Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Last night, NXT was good. A lot of good matches. So, I'm not going to talk about the matches and like that. We're going to just talk about NXT 10 out of 10, like always. So, next week, we got the Gold Rush. So, it's going to be DLL, Joe Henry versus the Mixed Match Tag Team Champions, Ethan Page, Chelsea Green. Then you got Skyler. And you got Javon Evans for the NXT Championship against Dark State. Then you got the triple threat match: Kalani Jordan, Xia Li, and Jordan Grace for that 10A Impact Knockouts World Championship. Then you got let's see what else. Oh yeah, you got JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley for the NXT Championship. You got the Speed Championship. So you got Zarya versus Van Hanley for the Speed Championship. Then you got Lady Reed versus the Evolve champion. I forgot her name. So they're gonna have it's gonna be a champion. That title's gonna be online. Then you got the male Evolve champion versus Sean Legacy. They're gonna have a match. So it's gonna be good next week. Last night was awesome. Had some good matches. You know, like I think NXT is getting better and better every year, every week. It's getting better and better because if you look at the main roster, like, there's a lot of people that are like hurt, injured, or something happened to them, whether they get suspended or they get fired or something going on. You know what I mean? And then so basically I like NXT better because it's a mental development brand and it helps all these superstars get better in the ring. Let's say when you see like Trick Williams, he can cut his ass. He can cut a promo out of his ass like he's hella good. And you see Ricky Saints, all these people, they cutting promos and they actually good. But usually sometimes when you go to the main roster, they don't usually cut promos or they get buried or some weird shit. But usually, I think they should just keep anybody goes to the main roster should get a push. If they're good in the ring, they're talented, they cut promos, they need to get a good push. You know what I mean? So like last night there was some good matches. Tavion Heights versus Josh Briggs. He beat Josh Briggs. I know I said I wasn't gonna say anything about the match, but fuck it. I mean, you might as well, guys. You know, yeah, that was a good matchup. And then you had yeah. So you got like Blake Monroe versus Soruko next week for the North American Championship. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it was cool because she had like an evil side and she was talking to herself. So it's like two versions of herself. You got a little prissy, stuck up type of woman, and then you got the evil woman. That was pretty cool. You're gonna go watch the video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I'm just doing some stuff that happened last night and why I like that NXT. You know, sometimes I don't understand. Sometimes I forget what I'm about to say, so I just be saying shit, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty dope. Some good matches. You know, Darkscape, they got fooled by Skyler and Javon Evans. He said that he wasn't there, so he called them out. They all came out just talking shit, and then he popped out of nowhere and they started beating the hell out of them. Yeah, beat up by two dudes, and he's just four of y'all. I don't know what they do in Dark State, but it's cool though. NXT is really good. But back what I was saying, guys, I'm sorry, I get off topic all the time. I don't know why they do that. Do y'all do that sometimes when y'all talk and you talk about other shit and then you don't get to the point and then so you just rambling and shit? I'm sorry, I do that to all my videos. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, like what I was saying, NXT is better because it's a mental development brand. So that way everybody can develop their skills. They can win championships. They can elevate themselves. The main roster, they don't really do that because they have a lot of guys and women that are talented. They don't use them. They use all these old superstars in their 40s and 50s winning championships, or they use the same people winning titles, and when other people that have never won a title don't get an opportunity to shine, and it holds them back. That's one thing I hate about WWE because they always held their superstars back. When somebody's really talented, when somebody's really good in the ring, your ass out of here. She's like, that's my mom. She woke up. I told her every time I do, every time I do a video, I don't want to put her on camera because she don't like being on camera and she don't like being in the videos. So she's sitting there watching me record. I like, get your ass out of here. She's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, but back what I was saying, like, you have to elevate your superstars. If they're young, you held them back. Like what they doing, Carmelo Hayes, they held him back. Like even Paul Heyman said he didn't want to use Carmelo Hayes. He wanted to use fucking Logan Paul. Like for what? Because Logan Paul, he's around known over the world because he's white or something. Like what the fuck going on, Paul Heyman? Like so, I guess Paul Heyman. I guess he's gonna be a Paul Heyman guy. I guess I don't know. Like see, like that's what I'm saying. You got like Escobar. You got all these guys that are they're not being used at all. If you look at NXT, there's a lot of people that's being used. You see, sometimes you see the same superstars, but there's other superstars that getting used, like TNA, AAA, Evolve. There's some superstars that get involved over there. They gotta be start wrestling, and then you got, they have the Speed Championship. So forgot his name. The big dude. Fuck his name. I forgot his name. Big dude with dreads. He won the Speed Championship. I don't know. I forgot his name, guys. Whenever I remember his name, I'll say it. But yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm all over the place. But yeah, like you notice a lot of people be dropping titles. They winning titles. Everybody's used the main roster. You guys watch SmackDown and Raw. You see who the top superstars are. Who's getting pay-per-views and matches and big time matches and shit. Oh yeah, go watch the video I did a video on John Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship. It's like I think it's just like it's kind of redundant. It's kind of stupid because you got all these talented people, but you're not using them, and then you fire them. They all get fired, and then they go somewhere else and make more money. Like Karrion Kross, they left. They making more money now because everybody know who they are. See, that's why I like NXT, because you can build your character, you can build your skills, you can try different moves. You know what I mean? You can cut promos. You got the fans, they going crazy and stuff. You know what I mean? You got to have your superstars elevated. Because if they go to the main roster and they get buried and they lose matches, let's say Last Legend's having a good match, right? They want to push her, and then all of a sudden somebody cheap shot or like say Nia Jax interferes in the match, and somehow it backfires and then she ends up losing the match, or she gets buried like in 2 seconds, or she gets buried, or she's not winning titles, or they don't use her properly. That's always the case. I think they need more women to do women matches. I think all legends, anybody that's a female wrestler that wrestled in the past that works for WWE should do women matches. The man should focus on the men matches. That way it's easy. Not just one guy doing all the men matches and women matches and then you fuck it up. Like Ava Rain, she's doing men matches. She's doing, guy matches. She's doing both matches for men and women. She's trying to make the best out of it. She's doing a good job. Sometimes she needs to be more firm. Stop trying to nitpick and say, oh, well, I like you as champion, kissing people's ass and shit. I understand she's cared about, like, Zarya. Yeah, not Zarya, but Soruka. So, are you sure you don't want to rush it? She don't do that with nobody else. If somebody else gets hurt, she's like, well, make sure you're not medically clear. Sometimes she does the best she can. She makes the best out of it. But when you got the main roster, they're like, oh, well, like, especially like you, top superstar, you get hurt. They're like, hey, you're not medically cleared. Wait a couple months. Make sure you better. When anybody else gets hurt, they're like, oh, well, you're not medically cleared. You can't wrestle. They take them off TV. Or sometimes they take them off TV, and we don't know why they take them off TV. We don't see them, like Piper Niven. Like, I don't really see her. I don't know if she got injured or whatever. She's supposed to be with Chelsea Green. And then you got Ebba Fire. She got her ass kicked. She lost to Thea Hall. Not Thea Hall, Thea Hell. So I don't know. That's a prime example. Like, you got her just running around following Ethan Page and Chelsea Green all day. not really doing much. You know, that's why I like watching NXT. Y'all should watch NXT. Make sure you like subscribe to the channel. It's dope. All the matches are good. You're gonna like it. If you watch NXT and then watch the main roster, you see the difference. Your boy Mick will see checking out another video. Like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are watching these videos all the way through. I know that most of these videos are short, but just watch them. Pay attention to them. You know, I'm trying to do the best I can to give you good content. And I'm gonna end this video. Hope you guys have a good day. And I'm out. Peace.